Yeah, good evening, one and all. There is some slight delay. We'll be starting in a few more minutes. The speaker is stuck up in some other webinar. So, in the meanwhile, a small announcement is there. This Sunday, that is 7th April, we are organizing an international webinar cum workshop on health, life support systems, careers, and sustainable development. So it will start at 11 o'clock as usual, as per our Sunday's schedule. And we have eminent experts in medical, surgical nursing, psychiatric social work, and also from HR, human resources management and human resources development, and in emotional intelligence and sustainable development. So we will be covering on various aspects of life support systems. As we know, it is very important because health professionals or allied health professionals or even psychologists, social workers, everyone who are the first responders. We are the first responders and even common citizens. So, for all of us, it is very important to know the basic life skills and the basic skills that are required for saving life. So there are few life support systems where we can use even a normal person with basic training, like basic life support. These are certification trainings basically, but it is offered free by few charitable organizations, as well as it is offered for paid training. If one wants to take up these trainings, there are few online sites also where you can get trained, but you may not be certified. But it doesn't matter with the certification unless and until you are calling yourself as a certified and you are into professional services. Basically, this is to ensure that whenever there is an opportunity, whenever there is an requirement, whenever there is an disaster or an accident, as a first responder, maybe we all need to perform first aid. So these life support systems, in these life support systems, we have various systems, I mean methods or the procedures that can be used. That few, one is a basic life support. We have a set of procedures. Then advanced life support. In that also, we have cardiac life support and also pediatric life support, adult life support, and CPR, first aid, AED. All these things are part of this life support systems. Apart from that also, there are many, but basically these things give us the insights on saving life, which can be even done or conducted by a common man. So what all are included in this? As we already mentioned, basic first aid, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, that is CPR, and AED, and basic life systems, and adult and pediatric life support systems. All these are included. So these are very much essential for everyone. So everyone do join Sunday's international webinar cum workshop. Apart from this, in the next sessions, the first two sessions will be focusing by the experts from medical fraternity. They have vast experience conducting workshops to doctors and nurses. So these are experts who conduct trainings on, for various hospitals and clinics and other centers for doctors and nurses. So even that is also very essential for a common man. We can also get certified if interested in giving first aid or CPR or any related life support systems. So we will have a good enlightening sessions, and we will get to know what are different life support systems and how the training is conducted. If time permits, we'll take it up in detail. Otherwise, we'll take it as an overview. It may be in 3 hours. We have allotted 3 hours for this session, morning 3 hours. And later on in the afternoon, I mean immediately after this, we have resume CV building workshop. So where this is an interactive online workshop where you can prepare your resume online with the help of an HR. So you will also get to know what is the basic requirement for an resume or curriculum vitae, and what all goes into the resume, and what information is required, do's and don'ts, and the various formats that are widely used for the career and in preparing resumes. So this is a workshop we'll be having in the second part of the international webinar cum workshop on Sunday. Apart from that, we'll get to know about HR process, how campus interviews or interviews are conducted, and what is the procedure, how the entire process goes on, and what are the precautions we have to take, one has to take before attending such interviews, or preparation of covering letter, preparation of resumes, and various aspects of recruitment process. So all these are very useful. So we will be sharing the link where you can join, register and join on this Sunday. So we invite everyone, and also kindly share these registration forms. With all this is very useful for everyone. These all are part of World Health Day and month, and are very essential as part of skill development and also capacity building. So these are very useful and very much required, what we have observed, and based on the feedback received from the participants attending our various conferences, seminars, workshops, webinars. So we were receiving continuous inputs. So based on these inputs and based on the industry requirements, what we are doing is we are organizing various webinars and workshops based on these topics. So we welcome you all to use and benefit from these workshops and webinars. This will be very useful as you can see experts from various fields are joining us to disseminate knowledge on this platform. So it is a wonderful opportunity for everyone to interact and learn from the experts. We'll be sharing the link in some time where you can register, and also we'll be putting it on website. You can download it, the flyers, and share. Otherwise, we will also share the flyer and registration links for the Sunday's International Webinar Cum Workshop. So now that today's speaker has joined, we shall continue with the proceedings. Yeah, we can see your PPT, ma'am. Can you switch on your video?
Is it visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
You can stop sharing. I will start the.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So welcome to one and all once again to the International Webinar Series on Holistic Health, Well-being and Sustainable Development on occasion of World Social Work Month and also World Health Month 2022, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 75 years of independence, and also International Conference on Social Work and Sciences towards One Health and Sustainable Development 2022, in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute and Center for Arts, Sciences and Well-being. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being and sustainable development. Before we start our proceedings, we shall invoke the blessings of the Almighty.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
The blessings of Almighty shall continue to for today's session. We have today Mrs. Sunanda Ravi. She is founder and a psychologist, Manasa Shubhakara, Hyderabad, India. She will be delivering on ecotherapy. We welcome you, ma'am, once again for the international webinar series. Over to you for your session on ecotherapy. You can start sharing. Your PPT is visible.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you for giving this opportunity, Ravindran sir. I welcome you all the participants. Today topic is ecotherapy. What way ecotherapy is beneficial to our mental health as well as physical health, that we are going to see today. Usually we bound inside the walls with searching in mobile, laptop. Today it became a routine. But when we explore outdoor, when we spend time, what are the benefits we are gaining, that we are going today. See that ecotherapy beneficials, it's an umbrella term. Yeah, this is statistics on ecotherapy. The global economic burden of mental illness is projected to reach 6 trillion by 2030. In UK, 1 in 4 persons are suffering mental health issues. They are spending more than 150 billions. They are spending their mental health issues. After post-pandemic, even India also, we are suffering a lot of mental health issues. Without spending a penny, we will gain more when we spend outdoor. Nature-based therapies and human health. Nature-based therapies, I already said ecotherapy. Ecotherapy is umbrella term. We can use adventure therapy, then farming, horticulture, different types are there. Whatever we like, we have to opt, and we can use that in our day-to-day life. When we use these nature-based therapies, we feel more happy. We are active in our day-to-day life work. More we are open to new things, then show more interest. Then we can take our more initiative, then increased curiosities. These are shown in statistics based. Then what is biophilia? Biophilia is human nature is innate to nature. We are very much bound to nature. Usually what we are giving to nature, it gives back. So we have to spend more time on nature. We can walk or in open nature area or park. We can do yoga, walking. Then we can spend sunrise or sunset time. We can do some activities outside our home or park. Wherever we are, we can spend some times outside area. Usually in urban area, we are in this 21st century, we are more stressed. We are bound to our day-to-day life work. Better we can go out and at least weekends we can spend open areas. Now, what is biophilia? According to psychologist Eric Fromm, first used the word biophilia in 1964, the passionate love of life and all that is alive. Biophilia as a concept became more well known in 1984 following the publishing of book Biophilia by Edward Wilson, an American biologist. He defined the urge to affiliate with other forms of life. We are very much bound to nature. Even in Singapore also, that is called biophilic city. They are very much bound to nature. Then what are the benefits when I apply ecotherapy in my life? We improve our cognitive performance, thinking performance, then we will increase our mood. When we disturb our mood, we'll get depressed, anxiety, a lot of problems will come. Then recovery rate will be high. Even when ICU people also, when they are their beds are close to nature-bound windows, they will recover easily. Then we can reduce our blood pressure. Then stress level will be reduced, anxiety will be reduced. Then painkiller also we can reduce. Then quality of sleep after walking, even this we can feel, everyone can feel that a quality of the sleep will be improved. Then social engagement, when we walk, we can interact our friends or family relatives, we can improve our social relationship. Then energy levels will be high. Due to this, immunity power will be more. We will increase our immunity power. Then environmental triggers. What are the environmental triggers? When we are bound to water, vegetation, food, shelter area, parasympathetic nerve will be activated. We will be in rest mode. Due to that, decreased heart rate, then decreased respiration rate and dilated blood vessels, then increased digestion and relaxed muscles. These are the beneficials. We can decrease our blood pressure, decrease our sugar levels, and strengthen our immunity system. When we are in danger, automatically our nerve systems will be activated. Fight or flight mode will be activated in our body. It releases our adrenaline and cortisol levels. It increased our heart rate. Then respiration rate will be high. Then constricted blood vessels, inhibited digestion, then tensed muscle. Due to this, we will end up mental health issues as well as physical issues. It increases our blood pressure and increased blood sugar, then suppressed immune system. So we have to focus our mental health issues as well as physical. When we apply ecotherapy in our life, we will get mental as well as physical wellness. Then what is ecotherapy? Today's topic, ecotherapy is an approach, rest an idea that people have a deep connection to their environment and earth itself. Thinking and failing to nurture this connection can take a toll on your well-being, particularly your mental health. Eco-psychology is an emerging field. It's a new field. Usually we won't focus whatever we are spending time, what is the benefit on this, that and all, we cannot focus. Just we'll walk. When somebody says, I went outside, I had a walk, it gives more oxygen. When anybody says, just we won't mind that. Each and everyone has to spend time, and we have to feel that innate feeling will come. Spending time in nature have a pretty positive emotions inside our brain. It gives you positive emotions. We can call ecotherapy, as other terms are there: nature therapy, green care, then nature care, eco-sapien, like the different names are there. This eco-psychology was developed by Theodore Roszak. According to American Psychological Association, it describes the integration of outdoor activities into mental health counseling. It's about connecting people with outdoors, often incorporating mindfulness in order to promote healing and mental health. When we are adventuring out, our focus will be fully how to walk, or how the leaf are there, then flower, pattern, color, nerve system, everything we will observe. We practice automatically mindfulness in there. Just we will deep inside that moment. Rafting, hiking, then walking deep woods, forest bathing. In Japan, Shinyaku, they call forest bathing, that we can see in upcoming slides. What are the different types of ecotherapy? Community gardening and farming, then adventure therapy, park prescriptions, forest bathing, then animal assisted therapy, outdoor meditation and yoga. For depression and all, we can do riverside walking, then forest bathing. We can apply this in psychology, CBT, then humanistic therapy, Gestalt therapy, we can apply in this area. Then nature can impact physical, mental well-being, how it affects our mind and body. The study says that increasing access and improving green areas in urban areas can mitigate mental, physical health issues caused due to air pollution. In city areas, we have a lot of traffic congestion, and noise pollution will be high. Then due to this traffic congestion, heat also will be high, temperatures will be high. Those who are staying in Hyderabad, before 20-30 years back, it will be more than similar to Bangalore climatic condition. Now, due to this urban development, we lost that nature cooling and urban temperature is raised due to this traffic pollution. Then healthcare, disease prevention, policy making, nature conservation, then urban development. These are the political points: policy making and nature conservation, then urban development. Even in our Hyderabad, now around the replace indoor activity with outdoor ones. If we use workout at gym or in riding a bike or running along with park trials, I can give you an example of KBR Park. Then Hussain Sagar also, nowadays in weekends they are stopping traffic, and we can go by walk around the lake. Then KBR Park also, usually a lot of people, they will engage morning and evening times like cinestas, they will go for walk and they will do meditation. Due to this, we will get lot of benefits, mental health as well as physical health. Then pleasure reading, school textbooks or work documents, even with laptop also, we can sit in park area or under the tree. We can sit and do our work. Everyone has to eat, so why not pack a picnic? When we are going outside, nearby Golconda also we can see this type of picnic place. They'll spread a bedsheet and there they will eat their dinner or snacks. That way we can spend outside area. It gives social experience by inviting family or friends to join and challenge each other to notice new things about the environment. While sitting there, we can observe grass color, sky, then bird sound, then different type of insects will be there sometimes. That also we can observe. Then when nearby park means we can observe the flowers color, then smell, different nature items we can observe. When we are sitting inside a hotel or room, we cannot do all these things. Spend a day among trees. You might not have a forest within an easily accessible distance, but you can still try forest bathing in any tree-rich area. Usually when we go to Tirumala Hills by walk, we will explore a lot of things. It will be definitely a divine experience. By walk, when we go to Tirumala, it will be beautiful. Set aside a few hours for a long wander so you can fully experience your surroundings. Make sure to stay on marked paths, but beyond that, let your feet lead you where they will. When we are going and adventuring out in forest area, we have to take care of roots and any wild animals roaming there. That part we have to take care. Then a GPS system, that also we have to take care. Then consider bringing a book to read under a tree, meditate, journal, or draw about your experience. Your goal is to immerse yourself in the woods. That is the more important thing. We should not deviate from that. We have to enjoy that wood area, as well as we can note down what are the things we are observed there. We can use our senses, 5 sense organs. Try not to use your phone or other technology. If you can avoid it, though, you may want to keep it on you in case of emergencies. Dark nature, even in rural area, we can experience this. In city areas, we cannot see stars and planets in sky due to lights. Throughout the night also, we can see street lights in urban area. When we go out, we can experience this dark nature experience. Stargazing could offer similar benefits as some daytime nature therapy, including feelings of calm, relaxation, and greater sense of connection to the nature world. Those who are staying in independent house, they can go terrace, and night times they can have this experience. Stargazing activity, we can teach our kids. They can count stars, or they can see Saptarishi mandalas, then polar stars. We can teach them. We have to teach our kids whatever we learned. We have to pass on to next generation. Like bumbling, tumbling experience, we can tell that we can go kids with walking. While walking in park area, they can have a look how the grass color, then nerve pattern, then smell, each and everything we can teach to them. Then activity in gardens. Here one more reason to try gardening. Mycobacterium, a type of healthy bacteria found in soil, could help trigger trusted source, the release of serotonin, a hormone linked to positive moods. While it rains, you can feel a different smell. It will create a positive mood inside our brain. It's due to Mycobacterium vaccae. As you work, use your senses to fully experience your garden. For depressed patients, we can tell gardening activities. They can touch the soil, smell, then that sapling, color, texture, everything they can experience. They forgot their worries and tensions. How does the soil feel in your hands? Breathe in the scent of the earth and growing plants. What emotions do you experience when watching a plant blossom? Even in apartment also, when we plant a tomato sapling or chili, we can experience this. When it blooms, we feel happy. Even one tomato also, we feel happy. I did gardening. I got this tomato or flowers. We can post in Insta or Facebook. Then proximity to nature may elevate PMS symptoms. Premenstrual syndrome also we can reduce. Usually a lot of women nowadays, they are equally going to outside and working with men. Due to lot of stress and struggle, nowadays they are having lot of premenstrual syndromes, then infertility, then endometriosis, polycystic ovary. These type of problems we can reduce when we spend more time in nature. It's a scientifically proven factor. Research underscores the importance of long-term exposure to green space, which is where benefit against post-menstrual syndrome were found. Researchers Bayam Deva. Benefit of exercise in nature. Fresh air gives more oxygen. Green spaces rise or serotonin level, then triggers primal region of brain and psychic. More sensory stimulation, it increases feelings of positive emotions. Then exposure to sun gives you adequate vitamin levels as well as optimize hormones. Ecology and spirituality are fundamentally connected because deep ecological awareness ultimately in spiritual awareness. In our Hinduism also, we will go around people tree, neem tree. It gives you a positive emotion. When their marriages are delayed or infertility problem, usually the astrologer will tell you can go around a tree. Immediately you will get a beneficial. They will guide us usually. Psychological benefits. When we do this ecotherapy, we'll get resilience, then post-traumatic stress disorder, nerve system recovery, then improved well-being. When we hug a tree, it takes our negative energy, it will give you back positive energy. We are practicing in India more than centuries, but now they are proven by scientific ways in Western countries. Healing abilities of a tree. Converting carbon dioxide into oxygen, tree absorbs negative energy and convert into something useful. The trees are firmly rooted in the earth, and more firmly the trees are rooted. They trigger, reach heavens above. Trees are the wisest, observing the vital energies from the earth and universal forces from the higher dimensions. Tree energy, Japanese practice promotes walking in the forest as a way to improve our overall health. The term translates literally as forest bathing. What are the benefits due to this tree energy? It lowers our blood pressure, it boosts our immune system and reduces sleeplessness, reduces our stress and depression levels, increases our liveliness. Tree is a healer and a good friend to human beings. As a spiritually advanced living being, they coexist with nature and human beings. Trees are quite intelligent and they do have a sense of touch, feel, they have conscious emotions. What we studied in physics, C.V. Raman effect. Trees will talk with us. They also have senses. When you hug a tree, it will respond to you. Tree energy can also end all your miseries. However, such a relationship with trees need to build up. You need to trust the ability of a tree to heal you and believe that you will get what you desire. In Golconda, you can see this big tree. It's 400 years old. Its circumference is 25 meters. In olden days, I think nearly 40 people, thieves are hidden inside the tree. I think 8 into 8 room level inside the space is there. There they hide, and night time they will come out and they will go for outside. Neem tree loaded with antimicrobial, antiviral, and antioxidant properties. Neem leaves have been proved as an effective means of strengthening in immune system. Neem tree is in Hindu culture. We worship neem tree. Then it gives lot of medicinal value. When you chew fresh leaves in the morning, it reduces risk of many dangerous diseases, including cancer, heart attack. Then Karanji, in Tamil they call Pungamaram. These fruits, bark, then root used in medicinal preparation for young children, especially to treat scabies. Part tied like a locket around little children's necks to protect them from the evil eye. Then banyan tree. Banyan tree is helpful to manage glucose levels in the blood by managing insulin secretion because of its antioxidant property. The banyan tree possesses a antioxidant and anti-inflammatory property that helps in lowering the level density, lipoprotein, bad cholesterol level in the body. Actually, we went to Kolkata. There, big botanical garden is there. It's a 250 years old tree. It covers nearly 3.5 acres in that area. They are protecting such a long years. This is Palash tree. When we go outer ring road, we can see this flame of the forestry. Color will be vibrant. Some places it will be red, orange. Then I think yellow, rose also there. It also some medicinal values. When we are adventuring out, we can see even when moving train or car, whatever mode of transport, we can have a look outside and what are the plantations are there and how the color, we can observe that so that we can relieve our tensions. Forest therapy. therapeutic connections between forest bathing and mental health. Calling forest therapy a balm for mental health. Kate explains that the practice can soothe the nervous system, halt the fight and flight or freeze response, often renumination of mood disorders, and can get us out of our heads. It's not mindfulness where you have awareness of your thoughts, thinking patterns, but rather a sensory experience, activating, opening, and leaning into the sense in a way that connects us with our body and what we are feeling and what we are pleasing by seeing different type of colors, nature colors, vibrant colors. We will enjoy and we connect to that nature. Shinryaku is an art. There is an ever-growing body of scientific literature that affirms its physiological and psychological benefits. In South Korea, the forest therapy program was effective in relieving pain and associated psychological and physiological symptoms among individuals with chronic widespread of pain and depression. When we put 100% effect, at least 1% we will get back. We have to try continuously, then only it will be beneficial to us. Daily we have to spend outdoor activities. Only one day I went out and I spent my quality time with nature. I am not getting benefit from that. When I say it won't work out, continuously we have to spend outside, then only we'll get beneficial. A study in Japan proved that even just 15 minutes of forest therapy, specifically walking around a forest environment, can already induce a state of physiological relaxation as evidenced by decreased levels of salivary cortisol, a typical stress hormone, decreased pulse rate, and decreased systolic and diastolic blood pressure, among other indicators. When we are in forest bathing, some rules are there. Just you release all your sense organs, just take a deep breath. Our intention will be just relax our body, then just wander and explore, guessing yourself what will inside will be their forest area. We can turn off our conscious and we can activate our subconscious mind level. Take your time and start with expectation. What are the inside forest, what will be there and how that and all we can explore. Be in the present, do some activities. You can make a note. When you see pine tree, how the cone pattern, color, just observe what is there and what are, even sometimes we can wild activities also we can do with there. Some leftovers will be there, dry leaf, then sticks, twigs will be there. In that we can make small activities we can make. We can teach our kids when we are going with family. We can teach them some art activity or house construction activities. In that way we can engage our kids there. In Japan also, they discovered that 70 minutes long walking session through a forest, several long hours physiological relaxation will be benefited. When we are spending a lot of antidepressant medicines, usually nowadays they will tell I'm taking depressive medicines, and when we go this ecotherapy, without penny, we'll be benefited. We are not spending any money, just we have to spend outside our time. That's all. We'll be benefited more from that. Trees are energy healers. You can choose one among them to work with us. Cypress and cedars lower the temperature and feed energy. Willows help fight the dry winds to eliminate excess moisture from the body, reduce blood pressure, and strengthen the urinary tract and bladder. The elms calm the mind and strengthen the stomach. Maples fight the dry winds and help the reduce pain. Banyan tree purify your heart and help eliminate bodily moisture. Then cinnamon can remove the cold from the heart and the stomach. Even green leaf, when we eat daily green leaf, we will benefited more. We'll get vitamin A and C. Then filtrate energy to help to absorb bruises, to reduce sweating and heal bone fracture. Hawthorns help digestion, strengthen the intestine, and fight low blood pressure. Prunes feed spleen, stomach, and pancreas and calm the mind. When we communicate with tree, you have a heart to understand they are as human in their emotions, then we can believe that when we talk to tree, it will notice, it will respond to you. Then working with tree energy, you can see the fact that tree is nothing but counterpart of you. They are but trying to tell to humble and humanize with them. This is Project 9, Live Longer. We can apply different components to live longer, healthier, happier life. That family is first, spending quality time with our family and kids. Nowadays, we are busy with our work. We cannot spend time to our kids. We'll drop with caretakers. So they will get lot of tensions. Small kids also, they feel they want parents' touch. So spend some quality time with your friends, eat mindfully and stop 80% full. We can apply this rule to ourselves and we can teach our kids also. Then move nature. Whenever time we are having just 5 minutes also we can walk. Even corridor also we can walk and we can improve our mental health issues. Then surround yourself with a positive people. Don't dwell with toxic people. Just avoid toxic relation peoples. Then spend time for spirituality. Even 5 minutes chanting also improve our emotions, positive emotions. We can teach our kids whatever religion we are. We can teach our religious activity, 5 minutes. Or else we can teach 2 lines slokas. When they chant, the focus on their studies and memory power will be increased. That we have to teach them. Then plant purpose of the life. We have to teach our kids only watching Netflix or OTT, that is not our purpose of life. There is meaning in each and every person's life. Each and every soul is unique, that we have to teach our kids. Wherever we are unique, we are confident, we are strong. That part we have to teach our kids. Then finding the stress relieving strategy that works for you. Self-care method we can teach ourselves as well as others also. 5 minutes in front of mirror, I can stand and I can empower myself. That techniques we can teach. These are the some techniques for live longer, happier life. These are the things when we are adventuring out, we can teach our kids. Thank you, friends. I hope I shared my knowledge on ecotherapy. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful presentation. We lost most of our knowledge, and we are separating from ourselves from the nature. That is what bringing us closer to various diseases and disorders. So we need to go back to our cultures and tradition. That is what the need of the hour is, and not only just human beings. Today, animals, flora and fauna, even our planet is suffering today
Yes.
because of climate change. And the recent IPCC report is a caution for everyone, not just a caution, but it has alarmed entire nation and entire world to take care of the planet. Even this World Health Month or World Health Day theme was our planet, our health. So if we don't take care of our planet, our nature, then our health is also at stake. That is what your presentation has also focused on. We have to take care of our nature. We have to be close to our nature, and then our health is also maintained, and our well-being is also sustained. Very well presented, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
If participants have any queries or comments, you can raise your hand, or you can put in chat box, or you can unmute yourself. Feel free to discuss or ask. You can raise your hand. I can unmute if you are unable to unmute. There are appreciations, ma'am, in the chat box. So thank you very much for everyone appreciating you for the presentation.
Mycobacterium, I think they asked some questions are in chat box.
Okay, you can take it up.
Yeah.
You can put your queries or any comments.
Yeah, Mycobacterium. When it rains, we can feel that smell, sir. Due to that smell, we will increase our positive emotions. The serotonin level will be increased.
Thank you.
Even when we are doing gardening work, also we can feel that smell. Soil smell will be more pleasing smell to us. Yeah, friends, you can feel free to ask person if you have any doubt. When we spend time outside, automatically we can know, sir.
Yeah, definitely. As you said, I place my system always near window. We have trees around, mango tree, and all. I mean, we have good balcony around, and we have trees all around. And I always sit near so that I see the greenery whole
Yes.
day wherever, whenever I am at home, and also listen to birds. So that is a very pleasant thing.
Yeah, bird chirping sound. Nowadays, due to summer, we can hear morning times, 6 o'clock. Sounds sounds good.
Yeah, and we have good biodiversity also.
Yeah,
Butterflies and all things are in and around. So it's a very nice. That needs the social forestry, urban forestry is also widely being promoted even in Hyderabad and other urban cities as
yeah,
part of smart cities plan.
yeah. Nowadays, they are spending lot of activities. They are giving tree saplings and I think free of cost by the Telangana government.
Yes, so
So,
we can use those saplings and we can plant it, and a lot of terrace gardening is also being widely promoted.
yeah,
Even horticulture department, agriculture department are also giving training also and
yeah,
tips to the housewives or homemakers or even others also, whoever is interested. So in that way, we can also have this chemical-free, fertilizer-free uh, vegetables, fruits, which can be grown within the our premises. And we have a lot of systems also evolved where we can, even in apartments also, we
yes.
can grow.
Yeah,
So
nowadays vertical gardening is famous under the flyovers, then junctions also. We can see this vertical garden. Yeah, I think Parafulutam raised his hands, digital hand. Yes, sir, you have any doubt?
तो वही जो 200 रुपए है ना वही
Prafulla,
ठीक है अच्छा ठीक है रखते हैं बताना जब भंडारा बने
he has mentioned in chat, very good presentation. Nice.
Yeah, how to balance forest therapy. That is our responsibility, sir. Wherever we are, we have to plant more trees. Even one, when we plant one tree, it will give more beneficial to next generation. That we have to think. When we are cutting one tree, we have to plant more than 10. That statistics we have to maintain.
Planting a tree, we have to understand in a very holistic way. As you said, the one thing is it's not just for the purpose of, I mean, taking flowers or fruits or leaves. It contributes a lot in terms of first thing is it cools the environment around, and the second thing is it protects from various insects. It gives livelihood to various birds in the form of nests and shelter, and it also regulates the order around our house. So like this, and there are various benefits that gives. So we should not think that in a very limited way or a narrow-minded way, where we think now the trees is not flowering or not bearing any fruits. That doesn't mean tree is not doing any work. So as long as it is live, it is performing lot of activities, simultaneous activities that is performing as a living organism. So such kind of awareness we need to cultivate. That is lacking nowadays. Where people are very much. I have seen many trees nowadays. Uh, they are being uprooted. They are being cut because they feel that these leaves, especially autumn season and the spring season, lot of leaves fall off.
Yes.
So they feel very burdened clearing that leaves. For that reason, many people they cut off the branches, they cut off the leaves. I mean, this all should be avoided. Maybe it's a little more effort required for us for cleaning, but definitely these are contributing a lot. We have seen in the COVID time, many people, in spite of having lots of air, oxygen in the environment, many people have died, lost their lives due to lack of oxygen.
Yes.
See how polluted indoor airs are. Indoors, this is also a very important aspect, and because you were talking about outdoors, going outdoors. Why we need to go to outdoor in the very first place is we are lacking that
Oxygen level. Yeah.
lack of concentration in indoors.
Yes.
And the recent medical conferences and all other research also is focusing on indoor pollution, because we spend most of the time indoors, and indoors also a lot of pollution takes place because lack of circulation of air and sunlight, all these things are affecting. And not only that, is now the silent killer is the allergy. So many people, even the born infants, are suffering from allergies. And next highest capital will be like we already have diabetes capital as India, and
Yes.
we have many other capitals, especially in health. Soon allergy for allergic also, India is going to be capital. So see how our lifestyle has put in made us vulnerable to a lot of diseases and even mental health issues. There are a lot of things that are happening now. So we need to create awareness on that. We need to keep our environments clean, indoor as well as outdoor. And we are raising a lot of plants indoors. But we need to be consciously aware what kind of plants we are growing indoors also. So there are certain plants, though they are widely promoted as oxygen plants, or in fact every plant gives oxygen. The difference that certain trees, plants which give more oxygen, they are never an indoor plants. They are very big and they give lots of oxygen, but they cannot be grown inside. Like this ravi tree, people tree, they give lots of oxygen,
Yes.
but they cannot be grown indoors. And many of the indoor plants, they are mostly allergic in nature, and these are sometimes polluting the environment. And the
True.
mostly ornamental plants which we are buying and keeping in our homes, they do not serve any purpose. That's why they are called as ornamental plants. But we are keeping them. Of course, they also serve some sort of. They also purify, because every plant gives out oxygen, no matter the quantity. But in spite of that, we can have this productive kitchen or some useful plants, even in indoors, that can benefit. And we can have like tulsi, where we can consume it daily, and we can get spiritual benefits by worshipping it, and medicinal benefits. And like this, when we use this instead of ornamental plants or other plants, we can go with these plants, medicinal plants or herbal plants, which will not only enhance the indoor environment, but also the physical, physiological, and psychological, and not only that, emotional well-being of the individuals within the family. Within the indoors. So these aspects are very much essential, like your presentation has pointed out. So it reiterated the need for having these plants indoors and as well as outdoors.
Even banana plant, then coconut trees, that also we can give example. Each and every part of that plant we are using, we are benefited. Palmyra tree.
Yeah, these are even that's how see our ancient scriptures are also given in a very such a way that they sacrifice everything for
Yes.
us. No, there is nothing that goes waste from a banana tree. In fact, that is not a tree, that is a herb, shrub that is goes. And even coconut tree, there is nothing that can be discarded. Everything is useful.
Yeah.
So banana that is entirely edible also. You can consume every part of the plant. So like this, they are very selfless and they are very nutritious and lot of benefits that they give. We can have one banana plant also inside apartment or inside independent homes or row houses. So instead of these plants, what is happening now, we are more going towards ornamental plants.
Yes.
So that is maybe decreasing the productivity when it comes to uh, or economical or productive aspects of plantation. So more benefits can be obtained by choosing wisely the plants that we are planting. So maybe such plants, if can be planted, that will give us more benefits. Maybe we can. Sometimes it is not possible in this concrete jungle where we can't go to nearby park also. And in this traffic, going outside to a park also is like having a journey 1 hour, 2 hours. If you get in stuck in traffic, and with that pollution itself, you will die early. So these all things are there. Like as ma'am has mentioned, we need to enhance the environment around us with the with wise selection of plants and which will not only enhance the environment but also give way to the livelihood of other biodiversity organisms in and around that will enhance the outdoors as well as indoors and the what we call that ambience of the place will also be enhanced. Very well presented, ma'am. Thank you very much for uh, joining us on this wonderful platform. And we look forward also in future more such presentations from you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, participants.
We are sharing the feedback from link in the chat box. You all can fill up the feedback form for the participation certificate. So participation certificate will be issued within 15 working days. There is bit delay because a lot of programs are going on and conference work is happening. So you might face little bit delay, but all the certificates will be issued. So no need to worry about the delay. And, thank you, ma'am. We'll be sharing your presentation certificate personally through WhatsApp.
Thank you.
And we thank you once again on behalf of Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art Sciences and Wellbeing, and on behalf of all the participants. Thank you once again for joining us. Have a great day. Thank you. So participants, you can fill up the feedback form before leaving the webinar. Participants kindly fill up the feedback form. We'll be ending the meeting in next 5 minutes. Feedback form is mandatory for the certificate, because that is how we come to know who has attended, and it's automatic. So it will automatically take the data from feedback form and generate certificates. So make sure you enter your details correctly.